In this video, we are going to learn about photochemical smog. From the very name, we can get an idea that whatever we are going to learn about a smog which is made in the presence of photo, that is light, and smog. This word is an integrated word of two different words, smoke and fog. So in simple terms, photochemical smog is a smog formation, actually a fog indicated with smoke in presence of light. Another name of photochemical smog is Los Angeles smog. What is the requirement to form photochemical smog? Photochemical smog is caused by a series of free radical reactions resulting from the interaction of sunlight, which is obvious. We can get this idea from the very name, and with the emissions of NOx, VOC from internal combustion engines. What is NOx? NOx are chemical compounds made up of nitrogen and oxygen in different state of oxidation, like N2O, NO2, NO, etc. What is VOC? Volatile organic compound. These volatile organic compounds are organic chemicals that have a high vapor pressure at ordinary room temperature. Their high vapor pressure results from a low boiling point, which causes large number of molecules to evaporate or sublimate from a liquid or solid form of the compound and enter the surrounding air, a trait known as volatility. Example, formaldehyde, which evaporates from paints and releases from materials, has a boiling point of only -19 degrees centigrade, that is -2 degree Fahrenheit. Definition of photochemical smog. It is a noxious haze of minute chemical droplets and ozone resulting from sunlight induced chemical reactions between industrial and automobile pollutants, mainly nitrogen dioxide, hydrocarbons and aldehydes. Photochemical smog contains a variety of secondary pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide, aldehydes, PAN and nitric acid. What is PAN? Let us discuss through the formation of photochemical smog. Formation. First, nitrogen monoxide, NO, is a primary pollutant which is formed by a reaction of nitrogen and oxygen at a high temperature in internal combustion engines. N2 plus O2 gives 2NO. A secondary pollutant, NO2, is formed by the oxidation of NO with oxygen, that is 2NO, which is nitrogen monoxide, plus atmospheric O2 gives 2NO2. This is a secondary pollutant. In the presence of sunlight, that is UV radiation, the NO2 is broken up to form oxygen radicals. NO2 light gives NO plus free oxygen radical or oxygen radical. These radicals react with O2 to form ozone. Oxygen radical with oxygen gives O3. It is a tropospheric oxygen. This ozone reacting with NO also forms NO2 and the chain reaction starts. NO2 in presence of light is splitted into NO and oxygen radical. This oxygen radical again reacting with atmospheric O2 forms ozone. This ozone and NO reacting to each other again forms NO2 and the chain reaction goes on. Free oxygen radical reacting with water also form hydroxyl radicals. This is hydroxy radicals. Aldehyde are produced in the reaction of free radicals with oxygen. This is aldehyde. RCH2O free radical plus O2 gives aldehyde plus HO2 free radical. Nitric acid is produced when hydroxyl radicals react with NO2. Hydroxyl radicals plus NO2 gives nitric acid. This nitric acid again participate in acid rain. I have a separate video on acid rain. Now, PAN. PAN is a secondary pollutant produced by the reaction of peroxide radicals and nitrogen dioxide. Peroxide radicals like this one, RCOOO plus NO2 gives PAN. Remember, concentration of NO is highest in morning. Rush hour. Concentration of PAN increases from 8 am to 2 pm. NO2 is again, remember, in the presence of sunlight forms free radicals that react with hydrocarbons to form PAN. Now discuss about effect. From discussing effect, you can get to know the whole effects and fate of this smog. Both ozone and PAN acts as powerful eye irritant. O3 and nitric oxide irritates the nose and throat, and their high concentration causes headache, chest pains, throat dryness. Photochemical smog leads to cracking of rubbers and extensive damage to plant life. But fortunately, there are some processes by which we can control the photochemical smog. Like, if we control the primary precursors of photochemical smog such as NO2 and hydrocarbons, the secondary precursors such as ozone, PAN, photochemical smog will automatically be reduced. Certain plants like Pinus, Juciferus, Quercus, Pyrus, Vitis can metabolize nitrogen oxide, so that we can curtail the photochemical smog. That's for now. If you like the video, please subscribe, hit the bell button, like, share, comment. Thank you.